5. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So we have CG Carnage spawning as the blue Greeks in the bottom left, and we have Panakota as the red Babylonians in the top right. This map is called Treasure Island, and it's mainly because of this small island in the corner that has lots of stone and gold mines in it.
Yeah, we'll see that if they explore, the gold mines will be revealed on there.
Yep. It appears that Panakota is not going for a fast spearman rush, which is one of the best strategies you can do in early game with Babylon. You can just use your initial ox cart and then gather enough wood for a barracks, and then from there just make lots of spearmen, put pressure on your opponent.
Yep. So nothing so far. Okay, so Carnage just put down a barracks here, so he's going to be pressuring his opponent. Nothing yet from Panakota.
I think that barracks is mostly placed as a defensive tool rather than a harassment option, but yeah, Carnage doesn't know that.
Yeah, he might expect the Babylon player to be opening up with the fast barracks.
Exactly.
So if Panakota doesn't take any damage from Carnage, he should be ahead by not having invested that resources.
Quite significantly, actually, yes. So let's talk about Ox Carts. Ox Carts are a unique unit for Babylonians. Most of the other civs, the other 5 civs, have a building called Storehouse, and that's a drop-off point for all resources. But it's a building, so you can't move it. However, Babylonians have ox carts made from town centers instead of storehouses, so that allows them to gather multiple resources and gather from different positions without having to rebuild the storehouse.
Right. So it's more expensive and takes more population, but not having to rebuild and being mobile is really useful.
Yep, exactly.
So Carnage is coming up with his first spearman right here. And meanwhile Panakota is going straight for the age up with the ziggurat.
Yeah, this is actually the ziggurat is kind of outside the TC range, so if Carnage just parks his spearman at the very top side of the ziggurat, I think he can put on some pressure on it without getting hit by the town center.
Right, so Carnage has stopped after looks to be just 2 spearmen.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
So it looks like you were right about him mainly making it as a defense, but given that Panakota didn't open up with any spearmen of his own, he decided to use them for aggression. He's managed to get in here some free damage on this ziggurat. He might force additional villagers to build it.
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think
I was wrong with the 3rd spearman.
3 spearmen is gonna be able to deny the ziggurat, but is it gonna survive? So close.
So
okay,
it does survive,
got it.
but it's going to cost him a lot of resources to repair that.
Yeah, both food and wood.
So yeah, so these spearmen are just getting free damage and still. And meanwhile, Zertan's gone for a dock over here, so he's going to be getting some economic advantage on the water, as long as he doesn't make a trireme first. He's also mining stone for a town center.
Yes, these spearmen are actually going to kill the ziggurat for free, so if Panakota wants to go to age 3, he needs to rebuild the ziggurat first, because that's where Babylonians age up.
Yeah, that'll be really rough for him. That'll cost him another 400 resources.
And he already spent a lot of time. Yeah. This is kind of a rough start for Panakota, but it does not mean that the game is over by any means. Actually, this one villager is kind of negating the DPS on these spearmen by repairing the ziggurat.
Yeah, so you can see his food and wood going down there as he spends resources to repair that. So he's not going to be happy with this, but it looks like he's going to save the ziggurat if he's able to get this town center up to kill these spearmen. Meanwhile, Zertan's got 2 fishing ships and...
You mean Carnage?
Carnage, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Not bad. Going for the 2nd dock as well. Really booming on water here. And he's scouting the coastline for an enemy dock, which there isn't so far.
Yeah, exactly.
He's abandoned the ziggurat though, so the ziggurat will live.
Yeah, it probably cost him like 350 wood and 350.
You can see how starved for resources he is right now.
Yeah, exactly. So now Carnage has the economic advantage on water, while Panakota has double TC villager production. But that advantage is going away very soon because Carnage has 300 stone right now, and
as long as he remembers to build it. Here he goes.
Yeah, he is.
So where is he going to place this TC?
I think in the corner of the woods here.
Yep.
Like,
looks like it.
It appears to be the place. There you go.
Here it goes. So
Yeah,
quite a
that's
defensive TC.
Yeah, it protects the wood line and the gold mine. That's pretty neat. I mean, maybe he could have placed it a greedier, like to the right side near the docks. There's like berries and stone. And
that's quite a good position for it right now.
Yeah.
So what do we see from Babylonian here?
Stable opening, which is fairly standard. In H2, Babylonians get the Lancer from the stables, which is a cavalry unit that counters infantry unit. Which is a really good unit against Greeks because they really don't have any like kind of cavalry counter to the Lancers. They can only build Spearmen, which also gets countered by the Lancer at the same time.
Spearmen win until they get champion though, right?
Yeah, I think they do, yeah, especially for cost.
Yeah, so here we've got a barracks and an archery range going down for Carnage. We'll see if he follows that up with the stable.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better choice. Actually, personally, I would have preferred stable before archery range, but this also works.
Right, and we've got a really aggressive triple stable here from Panakota. I'm not sure you can support that just yet.
Oh yeah, let's see how many villagers they have. 36 for Panakota. Well, three of them are Oxcards.
But with 2 town centers as well. He's going to need a lot of food, which he doesn't have right now. He's just on these berries right now, which are very slow.
Yeah, and he needs to build his gardens.
Right.
So gardens are a unique Babylonian building that give you free trickle of food and reduce research and train time for all units and techs.
Yep. Really smart here from Carnage, not leaving that front hunt exposed, although it might just be because he didn't have any.
Oh hey, look at the left side of the map, look at the walls. Is that
already,
a heart?
I think it's an upside down heart.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I guess he's abandoned the hunt because he's got plenty of food income now from what is now 6 fishing ships, which is that is a really big food income. So
yeah, that's basically like 12 villagers on food, basically.
So Panakota has stopped the BM wall here, so that's a really big move in the game. It's really shifted the BM climate of this match.
Oh yeah, but now
he's lost a few units in return.
Yeah, 3 Lancers.
Oh, and Carnage one-ups him by retaking that ground, and he's going to continue building that wall with a new villager. This is the focal point of this game now.
At the same time, 6 more Lancers are coming out for Panakota.
Yeah, we'll see where he decides to raid with those.
Yeah, he is still a few villagers ahead of Carnage, so he's not behind in economy. However, now he's going H3.
Yeah, he's got 5 total villagers more. Do you know if the fishing boats count in the villagers?
They do.
Oh, so he is actually quite ahead there.
Yeah, but at the same time, ox carts count as villagers too.
Ah, right, okay, alright.
Yeah,
so yeah, the fishing boats I think roughly count for 2 villagers?
Yes, exactly.
Not quite 2 hunting villagers, but 2 villagers on berries.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, hunting being much more efficient than berries if you can get it. But it looks like Panakota is being very conservative about where he gets his food income. He's actually building farms already instead of using this hunt outside his base.
Yeah, but Panakota now needs to pay attention. He doesn't wanna. Oh no, okay. He finally paid attention. Now let's check their upgrades. No ziggurat upgrades for Panakota just yet. He needs to start getting pharmacology. That's one of the best techs for Babylonians in H2.
So Carnage is just continuing to build these wall structures. very useful tactic there.
Yeah, look at those walls.
Meanwhile, Panakota is putting down his third TC and 2 markets, so he's really going hard on economy here while raiding with these lancers.
Yeah, he's getting an early double market up.
Right.
Yeah, but he needs to make his third TC in a place that will allow him to get a good market route.
Yeah,
Probably,
he hasn't done that, unfortunately, so he's going to have a fairly short market.
Yeah, maybe the gold mine in the bottom right is a good place.
Yeah, it's a little bit risky with the water here, but I think he's out of range if he builds it on this side of the gold mine. So we mentioned earlier that Carnage might opt for a stable, but he's just going straight for nothing but Toxotes and Spearmen.
Yeah.
A little raid here from Panakota.
Yeah, he does. He's now getting Lancer Champion. So after he gets that upgrade, he's gonna have a lot more.
He's just got it right now. That's it. He's finishing.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't really achieve that much with the raid there. Only did a few hundred damage to that barracks. He's just hanging around outside Carnage's base now, trying to make it hard for Carnage to push out.
He really needs to stop this
saying no to this heart-shaped wall.
Yeah, what is this one though? The other wall.
That looks like an upside-down smiley face.
Oh yeah, right. That's pretty funny.
Not a great unit control here from Panakota. He's allowed a lot of his lancers to die. I'm not sure he got a lot in return from that.
Yeah, only 3 survive the onslaught.
He does remain very far ahead in villager count though. So Carnage is on 65 and Panakota is on 78.
Yeah, and he's now gonna get even more with those caravans.
Yep. So
Carnage
does have some. Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's a third TC actually. I missed it.
Yeah. So the Carnage does have a bit of an advantage in quality of villagers because fishing boats gather a lot faster than regular villagers. But overall, he's still going to be behind a little bit in economy here, although he's catching up.
Panakota needs to get his economy upgrades on his ox carts. He's lacking
some big
gold and
missing here.
wood.
He does have all the Age 1 upgrades.
True.
Or the Age 2 upgrades rather. He just needs the Age 3 upgrades for those. How many gardens do we have? 3, 4? It's like 4 gardens so far.
Yeah, so the thing with gardens is that they start at 50. And as you build more gardens, every garden will be 10 more gold and 10 more wood more expensive.
Yeah.
Than the previous one.
Yeah, so there's some diminishing returns there.
Yeah, and it means that you need to keep your opponent's garden count low, because if they have lots of gardens, then they're gonna train the villagers faster than you, get free food.
Right, and we've got a major attack here from Panakota. He's actually bringing in some siege towers here.
Oh yeah.
This is actually doesn't really have anything to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
He's mainly got an archer and spearman army, so these siege towers might do a lot of damage before going down. And the chariot archers are kind of unopposed as well. The Toxotes will trade evenly against them, but not. He's not got a hard counter here.
Yeah, the problem for Carnage here is that all of his army is pierce damage based, and pierce damage is never going to kill these siege towers.
Yeah, he really needs to get out something that'll deal with these. And he has to micro really well also, because if he allows his Tox to attack the siege tower, he'll just absorb almost all the damage with that 0.85 pierce resist.
And 600 health on top of that.
Yeah. So he really doesn't want to be attacking those. It looks like this TC might go down for Carnage. Panakota is really turning up the heat here.
Uh-oh. This TC is about to go down, or is it? I'm looking
might survive. There's a lot of villagers here repairing.
Yeah, but
they're being shot now, so this is probably going to go down soon.
And yeah, now Trollers making Gastrophetes and Hippicons.
Hippicons will deal damage to the siege towers if there's any more on the way. Yeah, there's 2 more coming in just now. As long as they don't all die to chariot archers before that happens. Okay, so Carnage surviving for now, and even saving the 10 center. That's quite surprising.
That's pretty nice. Yes.
Given the given the 2 siege towers.
Another wave of units coming in from Panakota.
Yeah, so this isn't over yet, but Carnage is now even in supply. He was really far behind a minute ago. So we'll see if he can hold this. His army is still not well equipped to fight siege towers.
True. He only has. Actually, does he even have any Hippicons? No. He's now making 2 of them. 4 of them. He built some stables in the bottom right.
Yeah. He's also got a tower over here to protect his gold mine.
Now there are 4 siege towers here.
Yeah, the problem is getting bigger. Carnage is still very low in influence. And he's attacking these chariot archers as well. Chariot archers do have lower health than the siege towers, but these siege towers are going to wreck his whole base if he doesn't do something fast.
Yeah, now he's Panakota is smartly going after the houses of Carnage, so he is going to be pop-capped very soon.
Yeah,
One more house.
He's pop-capped right now.
Yeah.
One of these siege towers is pretty low, but we've still got 2 more reasonably healthy ones. So one goes down. He's going to get another couple of houses probably before those 2 go down. The main attack does seem to be mostly repelled. We've still got a decent sized force here from Panakota, but again we're still roughly even in supply. Panakota's only slightly ahead.
For some reason Panakota is 53 villagers only. Did we
miss a raid?
I think we did, a massive one actually. But now he's rebuilding the villagers, and with the gardens that he has, he's making them at 12 seconds instead of their standard 50.
Yeah. Yeah, Carnage might be pushing a little bit too far out of his base here. He's losing a lot of these Toxotes to 13 chariot archers, which is a big size force.
Yeah, that's almost 40 population of chariot archers right there.
And these chariot archers are a lot beefier than the Egyptian ones. They have slightly less speed to compensate. They can hold their own in the fight.
Oh, another wave of attack by Panakota incoming.
Only half a siege tower this time.
Yeah,
maybe that raid really took away his resources that he needed to keep up that siege tower offensive. They are quite expensive units.
They are, but well, in one of the recent patches, their cost was reduced by a little bit, but they're still pretty expensive. Yeah.
Okay, so the siege towers go down. With just chariot archers, this force is going to be repelled for now. There are chariot archers in this army though. I think he could have taken that fight.
I think so too, because Hippicons, as tanky as they are, they don't have any
mounted archers there.
They have no bonus multiplier against anything.
Yeah, and their DPS is only 24 as well. They're mainly tank cavalry rather than high damage dealers, which is a problem when you're trying to take down siege towers that have a huge amount of health.
Yeah.
2 more coming in, by the way.
Oh yeah, 2 more siege towers.
Yeah, the attack continues, and there's not really an answer to these 21 mounted archers from Carnage. He's just going to have to hope to take them out with some Gastrophetes. And
well,
he does have some Saratophoroi actually. He's just trained those.
Oh yeah, and Gastrophetes have 23 range, so they can outrange those mounted archers pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, let's see. Panakota knows that he's gonna have trouble engaging this, trying to find weak spots.
Yeah, so we've got some Lancers coming in over here next to this gold mine. If Carnage reacts, he does have a tower there to retreat to. Here we've got a bigger engagement going on. Panakota being very timid here. Just poking in,
but he's
trying to get some damage off.
Pull back the mounted archers.
He's sneaking in with some siege towers.
Oh yeah, that's very smart.
That TC might go down. There's no melee cavalry left for Carnage. Or they're over here fighting the Lancers.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think he actually can take two TCs down. Unless Carnage reacts to that immediately. But look at the he's just ripping.
Yeah, these are doing a really good job against these mounted archers and chariot archers. Much more cost efficient and population efficient compared to these units. that are mainly built for mobility and versatility. There's a priest in here for the Babylonian player.
Yeah, 2 priests actually. But I'm not sure how much they're gonna accomplish in this particular situation.
Right.
Panakota, continue please.
Yeah, Carnage is really aggressively mining this gold mine, but it looks like he's gonna hold the ground. So.
Yeah, 64 villagers for Panakota, but only 43 for Carnage actually.
Yeah, he's lost a lot from these siege towers as well.
Yeah,
he's pop locked with only 140 supply here.
And he's gonna lose another 20 pop cap. Well, right. not anymore actually. He
looks like cleaned up mostly here.
Yes. Now, if Panakota goes H4 and gets war chariots, then he'll be able to deal with this arm Carnage.
Right.
Really effective.
War chariots are really strong against ranged units, so that would be.
They are. They have
very devastating against this almost entirely ranged army.
Yeah, they have an incredibly high health pool and they have really good damage against ranged units at the same time. So they're basically the perfect counter to this army. He is not H4 yet.
Yep. So Carnage holds on. He's back up to 160 supply.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the Babylon base here.
Yeah, in the bottom right there's a group of cavalry units that were just used to kill a few villagers here, and now Panakota is down to 59 villagers again.
He's still really far ahead of Carnage in villagers though, with only 39.
That's true. But look at the bank of Carnage. He's already H4.
Yeah.
And he has that much of resources in that.
Yeah. He's been pop locked for so long. He's just accumulated resources. He's got to be careful with these hippikins. Yeah, these are going to get torn apart. Not a good exchange for Carnage here.
Oh, but at the same time, Panakota is wasting a lot of his army. Or is he actually? Never mind.
I think it wasn't a great trade for Panakota, but he didn't come away too bad.
Yeah.
And Carnage is really low in melee cavalry right now.
He's just massing up those Gastrofetis, which are a very, very specialized anti-infantry archer unit.
Yeah.
If you can look at their stats, if you hover over, you will see they even have infantry armor, and that's something you don't usually see from archer type units.
Yeah, and that 3 times multiplier is huge as well.
It's insane, yeah.
For a single
unit. Look at the top left side. There's a group of stray Babylonian villagers actually gathering from Carnage's side of the map.
That is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
That's one of the silly things you can do with ox carts.
Yeah, but at the same time there's a weakness to that. If you find that group of villagers, you just kill the ox cart and then you run away. And those villagers will just be extremely inefficient in their gathering.
Yeah. He's got to hope that Carnage doesn't know about this gold mine. We can have a look at his point of view.
He does not see that.
He knows the gold mine exists, but not the villagers.
Oh, now Panakota is trying to flank his Lancers. Carnage is doing a good job at kiting them back. Now let's see.
Yeah, it looks like a really good trade for Carnage here.
And then
death ball
Panakota.
Now.
Exactly, Panakota.
Look at the range on these.
23 range. That's a lot of range. That's 8 more range than Celtic Slingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder what we've got for armory upgrades here, because that might influence that fight.
Panakota has done a fairly decent job at getting armory upgrades. He actually has all the H3 and H2 melee attack and melee armor upgrades, and he has +1 ranged attack and +1 ranged armor. Oh my god, did you see that volley of those Gastrofetis? They just killed like 9 villagers in one shot.
Right.
And now Carnage is smartly going to the gardens because they have such a low health pool. They have less health than a house. And if he's
doing a lot of work here with such a small force.
Yep.
Meanwhile, he's keeping Pankota's army occupied at the front.
Yeah, and one thing to note is that Panakota is still in H3.
Yeah, he's got a real disadvantage in tech here. Although he seems pretty similar in armor upgrades. So Troller has +2 to range attacks and +1 to everything else. Siege tower going down there. I think that is the last way of making a siege towers.
Yes, but now Troller has 60 Gastrophetes.
Yeah,
61. That's 120 population in archers. That's the death ball that's really hard to beat.
Right. So Panakota here has got some slingers, but he's woefully outnumbered and outranged by these Gastros.
Yes,
He should be taking this fight.
This archer ball has incredible burst damage. Just wait and see how fast they take all of these units down.
Right, because they have very slow fire rate, so they're 21
but they have
DPS.
insane range. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Panakota really can't engage this with less than a maxed army here.
It might look like 57 archers, but it's actually almost 120 population worth of archers.
Right.
Yeah, but now he's doing a good job at dealing with the reinforcements of Carnage, making sure the archer ball doesn't get bigger than what it already is.
Yep, he's taking this fight again though, and he can't really do that. He's just
Yeah,
too far
these
behind.
are just... Yeah.
He needs to build up a bigger ball of units to take this on, preferably with some siege in it.
Yeah, those slingers, even though they're built to counter Gastrophetes, once you have like 20 population of slingers against 100 pop of Gastrophetes, it doesn't matter what those units are built for, they're just gonna die.
Right, and they're not designed to beat a 23 range archer either. They're designed to beat H2 units, not H4 units.
Yeah, and at the same time, if you look at the top side of the map, Carnage is killing the markets.
Yeah, these 3 Hippoclans have been doing so much work. He might have lost them and replaced them, but if that's the same group as before, he's very close to
MVP Hippoclans.
raiding force there.
Oh, and this
Panakota
big
really
ball,
bleeding out units here.
exactly what I was going to mention.
Yeah, he can't afford to keep doing this.
He's making lots of slingers from so many different archer ranges, but he needs to stand back and gather up a big ball of slingers of his own and then try to attack it.
Yeah,
and he also needs some kind of meat line, like some lancers even.
Yeah.
Just tank the initial burst.
Yeah, because with the only 90 health, they can't take many hits.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think Panakota is fooled a little bit by the relative size of the army. It looks like he's only got a slightly smaller army at the start of that fight, but with Gastras being
2 population.
Yeah, they're 2 population, and so they're a lot. They hit a lot harder than you'd expect for what looks like one regular archer unit.
Yes. One thing that Panakota could have done here would siege towers and then garrison units inside them, so they essentially become war wagons.
Right, that'd be really interesting. I've not actually seen that too much.
Yeah, we can garrison up to 12 units inside siege towers, and they enable a ranged attack for the siege tower proportionate to how many units you have garrisoned inside them, up to 12.
So it's typically not the most efficient use of your units, but when you're dealing with a pure ranged army like you're seeing here, it could be quite effective.
Yeah, and also you can use it for like pulling back weak units. You can just garrison them inside the siege tower.
Yeah, there's a lot of micro tricks
them later.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and at the same time, Panakota got this sneaky market line on the left side, right next to where he.
I'm not seeing it. What's going on here? So unfortunately, that's PF2K's internet going as we said it might. That's unfortunate. But chat is informing me that I missed Carnage's Wonder. Not sure where that is. Oh, it's right in the middle of the map. What did I expect? Okay, so unfortunately, PFTK is not going to be commentating for now. So it'll just be me. So really, I think Panakota's best hope of getting in the game would be a flank of slinger champions on both sides. If he can somehow mass up enough of them and then get a surround, that's his best really hope here. But it might just be too late. Carnage is at 200 pop with a Wonder going down in the middle of the map, and Panakota is only 125 supply right now. So one of Panakota's TCs is about to drop, and that will supply block him as well. Oh, he's just built some more houses, so won't be supply blocked just yet. But he doesn't really have the resources to do that much here. He is going for some shield bearers.
I'm back, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna be joining in the next match. This is why I'm not the one streaming today, because my internet's kind of shaky tonight. So Shugo is gonna take care of that.
Right. So all the technical issues went for nothing. So here we see, even though these shield bearers have such high pierce resist, there's so many Gastrophetes and their anti-infantry bonus is so high that they're just being melted away. And Panakota's not managed to get any surround, so the Gastrophetes are just free to kite as long as they want. So just slowly bleeding Panakota dry here. Taking out unit after unit without really losing that much. And if Carnage did lose unit, he's still got plenty of supply left. Though he's only got 49 villagers, so if somehow he was able to trade armies and take down this Wonder, there could be a game left in it, but it's hard to pretend that this match is not over, really. It really would take a miracle for him to come back with this. He's going in for his last hurrah here. His last remaining units, but he's 100.9, so. Carnage's Wonder finishes, adding insult to injury. At some points this was a close match, but here we're just seeing Gastrophetes continue to just mow down these units from Panakota. If he'd saved up all his units and massed up to 200 pop, he could have had a chance, but if you ever face such a big army of archers, attacking them with small groups is not the way to go. So we see the GG out here. So Panakota says, "Damn, how did I let you win this?" Referring to his earlier attack where he had Carnage really on the ropes there, but Carnage was able to hang in there and come back with an Age 4 Gastra spam to take the game. The base of Panakota just absolutely shredded here.
Is the game over already?
Yeah, that's the game over.
Okay, ask them to whisper you the next civ of their choice, and then ask them to leave the party and whisper you once.
Okay, let me just update the score.
And also invite me back.
Will do.
Yeah, loser's choice. And invite me too? I just wrote in chat. Take what? Yes, it's loser's choice. Panakota has to choose the map. What did he say? Ask him again.
Alright, so Panakota chooses equal footing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, he says
Yeah,
no, sorry, not equal.
Oh, he's whispering you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Black Forest allowed?
No.
Okay, so Panakota has chosen Sheltered Pass as the map. So we're getting that started just now.
Alright.
Okay, so Panakota is just taking a couple minutes, and then we'll be back with the game. So quite an amusing first game there. Carnage trying to pull
good.
some fancy strategies on Panakota, but almost didn't manage it.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be honest here, and I'm gonna say that Panakota was a lot better than I expected him to be. He
I
did
think a
quite
lot better
nice
than
job.
Carnage expected him to be.
That's true.
Panakota has left the party. Not sure what he's doing here. Alright, we'll give Panakota a few minutes to come back here.
Alright. Oh, there he is.
Okay, let me just get back in. He just switched civs.
That's not allowed.
Okay, so...
Did he whisper you?
Sorry?
Did he whisper you which civ he's gonna pick before he logged in?
He didn't. He immediately logged out after the game, logged back in with Greeks, and just now swapped to Persians.
Alright.
Carnage says he'd be happy for him to stick with Persia, but this isn't really by the rules. But because Panakota didn't whisper me with his civ choice, I have to take his first civ that he joined the game with, technically.
Oh, right.
Okay, so Carnage is fine with just letting it slide this time.
Sure.
So we're gonna have Panakota with Persians against Carnage's Egypt, starting just now. It's gonna be a sheltered pass. Sorry for the wee delay there. Okay, so we're in the game.
Yeah, let me introduce the players. We have CG Carnage spawning as the blue Egyptians to the top left, and we have Panakota as the red Persians in the bottom right of Sheltered Pass.
Right.
So you got insight on this matchup, being the Egyptian expert that you were back in the day.
I always quite like this matchup. It's pretty fun, and it's come a long way since the old days of Age of Empires Online. But we'll see which direction players take it today. So spawns don't look too bad for either player. Not the best ones for either of them, but nothing too drastic.
Yeah, this is still pretty fine. I think the back hunt for Carnage is actually very good for him, because most of the time Persia wants to bar rush the Egyptian player to force them into making a barracks instead of
aging up or a TC.
A stable mostly, so you can have a bit more time to get your economy going without being constantly harassed by the Egyptian player. Because ideally you want to have a stable as your opening building against Persia, just to get those camels and get the map control.
Right. So back when I played, the game was a bit more defensive with stronger town centers. So.
Oh yeah, the town centers got a significant, well, not significant, but quite a noticeable nerf in both health and damage. So they're quite a bit weaker to early pressure than they used to be.
Right. So with no early pressure from Panakota, Drillers just going straight for the stone here. So we're going to see an early TC from him.
Yes, both of these players are going for early TC, and I'm not sure which civ has the bigger advantage if in this situation. I think both are pretty content at doing this actually. Egypt can go h3, get his chariots out, maybe some elephants, and Persia can get h3 for mounted archers.
Yep. I think, although both civs are fine with the fast TC, I think that Persia can gain a little bit of an advantage with Sparabar early. So.
Yeah, I think it's also a very good idea to just put on some pressure with Sparabar on the Egyptian player early on.
Yeah.
Because they really need that axeman to defend. And when you play greedy, you don't build barracks with Egypt.
Yeah, and Egypt is a civ that can get really out of hand if it's just allowed to do whatever it wants. So I think putting on that early pressure and keeping the Egyptian player on the back foot is generally a good idea. But we're not going to see that here.
I absolutely agree.
Both just going for that TC. Getting those villagers.
Yeah, get more villagers, get more ahead. Um, Panakota has a decent spot for a second TC near that gold mine.
Yep.
If he places his in like that in like nook, like that corner, he can also later build a market at the very bottom of the map and get a good market line going. But he decided not to do that. He's instead gonna make his TC in a defensive spot, make sure his wood line is absolutely safe.
Yeah, this is really defensive placement, and might be wise if we see Carnage go for some early raiding, which is
Yeah. On the other hand,
within the realm of
Carnage's TC placement. Look at that. That's pretty far forward. It covers hunts, berries, and gold. I like that.
yeah, it's just drag the.
What he needs to do now is he needs to make another priestess of Ra from his temple and put it on his TC to empower it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
he's not
his
doing that yet.
villagers. Yeah, he is not. He does have the gold for it though.
Yeah, it looks like he's saving that gold to get some camels out early though. He's not
that's
mining any gold yet, so he's gonna be able to
Yeah.
get three camels with that gold.
Yeah, 40 gold each. Well, now he's going for the gold storehouse, so he's gonna have gold income very soon.
Yeah, that will take a little bit of time to kick in, so he probably wouldn't be able to build any camels right away if he went for that priestess. So both TC's up and running now, and first military building for Panakota will be stable.
22 villagers for Carnage and 21 for Panakota, so that's pretty good. Almost identical in villager count. Panakota is now gathering from berries, but he's not getting the berry upgrade. That's something that he really needs to do right now, because berries are rather slow, and without their upgrade, you don't really want to be gathering from them.
Yeah, and the upgrade is 20%, which is larger than any of the other upgrades.
Yes.
So it's really important to get.
Both of them are opening with stables. Next military building for Panakota is going to be Archery range, while Carnage is going for double stables. So he's going to get lots and lots of camels out.
Right. So Panakota is going to have to be very careful with his raiding force, so they don't get eaten by camels. But generally, Asabar have enough health that you can pretty much get away from an equal number of camels.
And then you can go back home and heal with 810. So
yeah. Although he hasn't researched that yet. So that's
He
a really
does not
important
have-
upgrade for dealing with camel raids, because camels only have 5 DPS more than the healing rate of the 810.
yeah, the first camel is not going to do much damage when you have 810.
Yeah. Triple archery range here from Panakota.
Yeah, this is like the very old Persia versus Egypt metagame. Lots and lots of bowmen with some tank line, and then just kite away.
Yep.
Okay, this is now the time for Panakota to try and get some harassment going with these Asabara before the camel count gets too big.
Yeah, nothing yet from either side when it comes to harassment. They're both just staying back with their units. Very conservative play.
Yes,
actually,
but
there's one camel rider from Carnage over here, but it looks
Yeah,
like he's arrived
no.
after this hunt was depleted, so it's not going to get any kills.
yeah, on the top side of the map there are 5 villagers for Carnage who are hunting. If these 3 Asabara go there and find them, they can kill them pretty fast. But oh no, these Asabara are just gonna go straight in the face of. Oh, they actually passed by each other.
Ships that pass in the night.
Yeah, but now
He's
he needs to
being very reckless here.
run.
He might get away with it losing this if he's lucky, but
No, he will lose one of the Asabara. This Carnage just right clicks on the low Asabara.
he's running right across them. Yeah, he might lose
Oh
the second
my
one.
God.
Yeah, he's losing the second one. That's far here.
Yeah, Asabara are fast, but camels are faster.
Yeah,
Asabara
only by
have
1
10.
speed, so they're only going to get a few hits on when running across the map. But if they're on low enough health, that can take them down.
Yeah.
Carnage running away here, choosing not to chase this. He might just go down to wolves though. That's very strong units.
Oh no, it survived, but now it's
the base
only
is looking
camels.
less good for Panakota.
Uh-oh.
decent pick-offs there from Carnage. He took down a few bowmen without really losing all that much.
Yes, 37 villagers for Panakota, 45 for Carnage, so
Big advantage there.
Panakota, yeah, has a massive disadvantage in villager count, and he's now gonna start running out of these berries, and he's gonna be stuck with only 6 farms as food income. And he's still in H2, while Carnage just hit H3, and from now on, he's gonna make lots of chariot archers, which are great units.
Yep,
Especially
and there's not much here to deal with that from Panakota.
Exactly.
He's got a few bowmen, but bowmen aren't the best units.
Well, you can go toe to toe with them, but when your opponent has more units than you and he has
Camels in the front line.
camels in front, yeah, that's not gonna be ending very well for you.
Looks like there's gonna be a couple of villagers picked off here.
No,
Carnage
actually,
doesn't see it. So
yeah,
Panakota are getting away with murder here, placing this market in a really odd location. Normally you would go for the market over here somewhere.
Oh, but Carnage is gonna see now. He sees the market, so he's gonna be retreating with these camels very soon. But then he's gonna go after the market that we're building in.
Yeah, just picking up some houses here. Losing a couple of camels, but nothing too major. Dealing a little bit of damage. House blocking Panakota here.
Yeah, he's
Will these
almost...
camels go for the market now, or are they just gonna...
I think he spotted it. I believe he spotted the market, so I think he's gonna send them there now.
Yeah, he does know about it, but he might not have noticed yet. Looks like he's going for it just now. So we're gonna see the market go down. Meanwhile, back at home, Carnage has got a third TC, so he's really pulling ahead here.
Yeah,
this market will go down. He's ignoring the villagers though. Panakota will get away with those.
Yeah, those 2 villagers are really lucky. They've seen some stuff.
Yeah, they're lucky to survive this.
Yeah, now they're going back home with those baskets of fruit.
Yep. They risked their lives to go and build that market, and now it's just fallen. These camels might go down though.
Yeah, Persian spearmen. Don't underestimate these units. They have some of the highest DPS against cav units in the game. They have 12 DPS, and the multiplier on them is 3.5. So
yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
So 2 camels go down, I think, there, but they just took down that Asabar that was sitting out there.
Oh, the one that survived the wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been there since forever.
That guy was a hero.
Oh, but
he survived
back,
so much.
Back in Panakota's base, there's a group of 8 chariot archers ready to go in and do lots of damage. Yeah, he's gonna go there now.
Carnage's base?
No, Panakota's base.
Yes.
Look at Panakota's base.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 8 chariots.
They're not making their way yet. Okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while for these Asabaras to kill them. Oh my god.
That was... I don't think he should have retreated there.
Yeah.
He lost the same amount he would have, and he could have taken down.
But now Panakota is now pushing with this, like, insignificant...
He is doing some damage here, though. He will have this force cleaned up, but not without doing a little bit of damage to Carnage's economy. Villager count is still heavily favouring Carnage, though. 66 to 49.
Oh
yeah, and the composition favouring Carnage as well.
Yeah, now it's third TC. The third TC for Panakota is built in such a forward location.
If you can get that down, that will secure the gold a little bit, but these chariots will be able to run in and pick off some villagers here and there.
Yeah, and if he loses the fight in the middle, he's gonna lose all that foothold that he got in the middle, and he's gonna lose that gold mine. Then he's gonna be in a bit of a pickle.
Carnage does have 2 forts down, and he's just about to train his first war elephant, and that's gonna make short work of this town centre if he can take out Panakota's army.
Yep, they have 3 multiplier against buildings.
5 Asabar coming around for a raid here. Looks like they will find that unprotected gold mine again.
Oh yes.
Sneaking in past these chariot archers.
Oh, look at those Asabar, yeah. Maybe he wants to snipe the priestess.
Maybe.
Nope. Going straight for the berry gatherers. it takes 5 hits for Asabara to kill a villager. So if he just right clicks on villagers, he can one-shot them one by one. Oh no, but he's gonna lose all these Asabara. Yeah, because at the same time in the bottom side of the map those chariot archers came in.
And they're raiding the back of the base of Panakota now here. A bunch of camels. 810's helping here, but it's not enough in the face of this many camels.
Yeah, especially when you have armory upgrades helping you out as well, because 810 doesn't scale with armory upgrades. Oh no.
He's going to clean up this force, but only after losing about 10 villagers, I would say there. He's on 49 to the Carnage's 76.
76. He is killing all these camels though. He almost killed all of those camels there.
Yeah.
And camels are cheap, but not that cheap.
Well, they cost 100 per pop. Yeah,
yep.
100 each.
Yeah, not per pop, yeah, but each unit.
Yeah, I meant to say 100 a pop, but...
yeah.
War Academy going down from Panakota.
He actually does have one already.
Oh,
I'm not sure why he's building the second one.
He may have just lost track, I guess.
Yeah, maybe he wants to make some priests.
I mean, he does have a lot of gold here. He could go for paid labor.
Yeah, paid labor is a unique Persian toggle tech that allows them to train villagers at almost double the speed while changing their cost to 40 gold and 10 food instead of the regular 50 gold. 50 food, sorry. If you can hover over the upgrades, the viewers can see the effect of the upgrade.
Right.
And it's a toggle tech, so you can turn it on, then use it for a few villagers, then turn it off again.
Right. It looks like he's not picking it up just yet.
He's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he does intend to do that. He might just not have remembered to do that yet. Because that would help him get back in the villager count. He'd still have some work to do in catching up in army, but that would be a good step to get him back in this game.
And these markets by Panakota, I mean, it's really good that he remembers to get a market and get a gold route going, but he needs to work on his market placement, because the gold that you get per trip from these caravans is increased significantly, even if you move your market just a little bit further away from the target.
Yeah, it's an exponential increase.
Yeah.
So every little bit of distance you can get adds up.
Now he's only getting 14 gold per trip. Now if that market was next to the blue watch post, it would give him maybe like 60.
But on the other hand, Carnage would also see it.
That's true.
He will see these villagers building this stone.
Oh no!
Here.
Oh no! 11 villagers, 13 villagers.
Yeah,
oh, the first.
A lot of these villagers are gonna go down to chariot archers
I
here.
think they're all gonna die.
Yeah, 810 doesn't do much at all in the face of chariot archer burst damage.
Yeah, 15 chariot archers, insane amount of.
Yeah.
Burst damage, and oh my god, he's gonna lose them.
He might lose some, but he did a lot of damage there.
He did.
Panakota really needs to trap this whole army if he wants to.
He can do that actually. There's no room for these.
There is a way around this little bit of forest here, so.
Yeah, but
some jukes.
Carnage sees the army position because of that watch post.
Yep. Carnage can make a run through the base. He'll lose a few to TC fire and some random units, but he can probably get out mostly alive. Looks like he's just taking this fight though.
Yeah.
Gets away with it.
Chariot archers are really high damage, but they're not really high health.
Yeah.
You ideally want to avoid fighting with them head on.
Yeah. They're strong when you can use your concentration of force against them by showing up where they are least expected.
Oh, but it's
they
actually
have 9 speed.
Majority of these.
It's a lot of cavalry units for archer units. Yeah, these 810s are really helping these mounted archers stay alive. And Carnage will lose the last of these. He did do a lot of economic damage along the way though.
Yeah, and look at his queue. He has double elephant production and like 5 5 cherry production at one time.
Yep.
So he's already almost maxed again at 200 pop.
Yeah, he has 26 in the queue right now. So as soon as that pops, he's going to be at 183 supply. And this is high quality supply as well. War elephants are very expensive per population. So
yeah. Oh, there's the wonder. Building it with 7 villagers.
Well, Panakota could kill it if he moves these villagers over.
Yeah, but he's sending his massive army of chariots, camels, and elephants to protect that.
Yeah. This is looking rough. And Panakota decides to GG out there. He doesn't need to wait for the wonder to finish to realise that he's lost.
Yeah. Okay, GG.
Well, good series from Panakota. He put up a good fight.
Yeah,
especially in the first game.
First game was really close, actually. He was so close at breaking Carnage's defense line, but in the end he got a little impatient and just bled out units to those big balls of Gastrophanes.
Carnage being very resourceful in that first game, managing to hold on. But yeah, that's the series. So 2-0 to Carnage, and he'll go on to the next round.
Yeah, good luck to him. Now the next series is gonna be Mamaluke against